Hello and welcome to ACReSAL television in the capital city of Abuja, Nigeria. I am Hilda Hamsem Fantuam. In our special report today, ACReSAL holds a 5-day workshop to mark its final validation plan in restoring agriculture, water and climate across the northern part of Nigeria.
A 50-year World Bank assisted project committed to landscape restoration in northern Nigeria. The region is characterized by high poverty rate, low literacy and environments of fragility, conflict and violence, degradation of natural resources, poor agricultural productivity, climate desertification, poor penetration of modern technology, and weak institutional capacity. The project is a multi-sectoral and multi-institutional scheme covering environment, agriculture, and water. It was designed by the federal government to combat desertification, restore degraded land, and special ecosystems for agriculture and biodiversity conservation. The programs are the strategic catchment management plans, that they are specific master plans that map out the environmental resources and challenges within specific river basin or watershed. The plans adopt an integrated catchment management approach, focusing on managing land and water resources according to natural water flows rather than political boundaries. The 9 catchments under review include Malinda, Oshinoyi, Gurara Boko, Alomo Konshisha, Benue Mada, Sarkin Power Kaduna, Zunguru Gongola, Gaji Lamurdi, and Hawul Kinanga. Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Joseph Talimu, represented by Engineer Ngozi Abu, said, ACReSAL project demonstrates Nigeria's determination to combat climate challenges, and having the 3 ministries working together, it will result in a great initiative.
It is a great honor to address you at this critical validation workshop for the final 9 strategic catchment management plans under the ACReSAL project. As we meet here in Abuja, millions of our fellow citizens in the 19 northern states and the FCT face tough daily battles, advancing in the deserts, unreliable rains, farmlands that have degraded and shrinking water bodies. These are not abstract problems. They threaten the food on our tables, the income of our farmers and headers, and the stability of our communities. The ACReSAL project represents Nigeria's bold response to these challenges. And the 3 core ministries, which are the Federal Ministry of Environment, working closely with Water Resources and Sanitation, as well as the Ministry of Agriculture and Sanitation, is proud to lead this initiative. Our goal is very clear, which is to strengthen climate resilience, restore degraded landscapes, and empower communities to manage their resources sustainably. The 20 strategic catchment management plans are at the heart of this effort, and they provide a blueprint for integrated action, identifying areas and resources and coordinating efforts across sectors and stakeholders. 11 plans have received your endorsement, and now that we turn to the remaining 9, covering Malinda, Oshinoyi, Bako, Aloma, Benue Mada, Sarkin Power in Kaduna, Zungo in Gongola, Gaji Lamode, and Hawu Kilanke. These plans are the products of wide consultations, expert analysis, and your own inputs from last year's engagement. They belong to you, the communities, states, and institutions that live and work in this catchment. Your review and validation here will make them stronger, more inclusive, and ready for implementation. I urge every participant to engage fully, speak freely, and focus on what will deliver real change, quick wins for immediate relief, and long-term strategies for lasting resilience. As we're leaving this hotel next week, let these validated plans become a living tool that will guide our investments, restore lands, and improve lives. I commend the National Project Coordinator, Mr. Abdulhamid Umar, and his team at the FPMU, SPMUs here present, and the consultant team, and all partners for their dedication. Your collective efforts bring to us their milestone. I also extend our sincere appreciation to our steadfast partner, the World Bank. Your support, technical guidance, and commitment have been the backbone of this journey. And to our task team leader and the entire World Bank task team, thank you for walking this path with us, and for also believing in the innovation of Nigeria to reverse land degradation, and for providing the resources and expertise that have made ACReSAL one of the most comprehensive landscape restoration efforts in the region. Your partnership is deeply valued and greatly appreciated. Let this workshop mark not an end, but a new beginning, one where government, communities, and partners stand united to heal our landscapes and secure a prosperous future for northern Nigeria.
Representing the National Coordinator, Abdullahi Usman, Adam Shetima notes that the workshop offers stakeholders the opportunity to review, strengthen, and formally endorse the final steps of the plan. The World Bank Task Team Lead, ACReSAL, Joy Ngeni, also marks the important milestone in the collective efforts to strengthen sustainable water resources management and enhance climate resilience across the catchment. The World Bank remains fully committed to support the government and all stakeholders in advancing integrated catchment plans adapted and sustainable resource management. Once validated, all 20 catchment plans will move to ACReSAL project, which is a great milestone. At the end of the week, stakeholders return policy framework into reality.
Today we come together not just as officials or experts, but as people who care deeply about the land that feeds our families, the water sustains our villages, and the future we want for our children. For many of us here, the effects of desertification, dry rivers, and degraded farmlands are not distant stories. They are live realities in our homes, communities, across the northern and Nigeria in particular. The ACReSAL project was born from that shared concern, with $700 million in support from the bank and strong leadership from the Federal Minister of Environment, Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, and Minister of Agri and Food Security. We set out to build resilience in our semi-arid landscapes. A key pillar of this work has been the development of 20 strategic catchment management plans. A key pillar of this work, a catchment of plans our roadmap to restore watersheds management, promote sustainable farming, and protect the environment for lively generation. 11 of these plans have already been validated through your active participation and valuable input and commitment. Today and over the next few days, we will be presenting the last 9 strategic catchment management plans for your technical appraisal and validation to these 9 strategic catchment management plans as follows. Melinda, Oshin Oyin, Gurara Bako, Aloma, Konshisha, Benue Mada, Sarkin Power Kaduna, Zungur, Gongwala, Gaji Lamurke, and Kawul Kilinga, and Benue Mada. Further, noting these plans do not follow political boundaries. They cover ACReSAL states, including Adama, Bauchi, Benue, Borno, FCT Gombe, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Kogi, Kwara, Nasarawa, Niger, Plateau, Taraba, Yobe, and Zamfara states. These plans are more than documents. They capture the voices. They capture the voices you raised during our previous consultations last year. They identify real challenges, deforested landscapes, eroding soil, shrinking water sources, overgrazed land, and offer practical, community-centered solutions. They guide where we invest next in tree planting, better water management, climate smart agriculture, and quick win actions that bring immediate benefits to our households and farmers. This workshop is your moment over the coming days. Review these plans carefully. Share your experiences openly. Ask questions. Suggest improvements. Your validation will give these plans a full legitimacy and ensure they reflect the true needs and wisdom of the people we serve. I want to thank our consultant team from Mekong Geology and Engineering Services for their hard work in preparing these plans. I also thank the Federal Management Unit, State Project Management Units, and all partners for making this phase validation possible. I will not end this remark without appreciating the lender, the World Bank, for its guidance and technical support in implementing the use of the fund. I want to also thank the federal government of Nigeria through Mr. President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Federal Minister of Finance for conceptualizing the ACReSAL project and the funding process. Let us use these days to build consensus, strengthen work ownership, and commit to turning these plans into action on the ground. Together, we are not just managing catchment. We are sparing livelihoods, restoring hope, and building a greener, more resilient northern Nigeria.
This gathering marks an important milestone in our collective efforts to strengthen sustainable water resources management and enhance climate resilience across the catchments that so many communities depend on. The World Bank recognizes the immense dedication, technical expertise, and collaboration that have shaped the strategic documents being validated today. Effective catchment management is not only a technical endeavor, it is a cornerstone for resilient livelihoods, ecological stability, and long-term development. The work you are validating represents the voices of communities, the insights of practitioners, and the commitment of government and development partners to safeguarding these critical landscapes. As climate change continues to intensify pressures on water systems, it is essential that our strategies are evidence-based, inclusive, and forward-looking. Today's validation process is an opportunity to build consensus, refine priorities, and ensure that interventions are practical, sustainable, and aligned with national goals. The World Bank therefore remains fully committed to supporting the government, particularly the government of Nigeria, and all stakeholders in advancing integrated catchment planning, climate adaptation, and sustainable resource management. We are proud to be a part of this journey and look forward to continuing our work together as these strategies move into implementation.
Thank you for watching our special report, ARCN Television. I am Hilda Homsen Fuantuam, urging you to put all hands on deck to restore our agriculture, to save our water, and of course the climate. Take good care of yourself. I remain Hilda Homsen Fuantuam saying bye.